I'm not the protagonist of a novel or anything. I'm just a college student who likes to read, like you could find anywhere. But if for argument's sake you were to write a story with me in the lead role, it would certainly be a tragedy. In this world, humans are considered at the top of the food chain. But what happens when there are creatures who look just like them, live with them, but eat humans for food? This is the world of Tokyo Ghoul. Upon hearing this, you might think that this story will be another typical conflict between humans and some extraordinary beings, something you would find in every other anime. But this is the story of one of the most tragic characters in anime history. This is the story of Ken Kaneki. Kaneki is a regular first-year college student who likes to read books and enjoys simple things in life. One day, while having coffee at his favorite cafe with his best friend, he notices a girl named Rize who shares his passion for books. Gathering all the courage in him, Kaneki asks Rize out on a date and she agrees with a smile. But little did Kaneki know that there was something more behind that beautiful smile. After the date, as he escorts Rize back to her place, she attacks him while pretending to confess her feelings. Kaneki can't believe that the girl he liked so much was actually a ghoul. Somehow, Kaneki manages to escape the attack. When he opens his eyes, he finds himself on a hospital bed. Upon returning home from the hospital, when Kaneki tries to eat something, he felt something strange. The taste of soup is like machine oil, tofu feels like the globe of lard, and rice seems like some glue. His physical changes made him realize that he is no longer a normal human. He is now a half-ghoul who needs humans to survive. What sets Kaneki apart as a protagonist is his perspective. Despite his idealistic beliefs, Kaneki doesn't see the world in black and white. Before becoming a ghoul, Kaneki was a normal human. But now that he is a ghoul, he needs humans to eat to survive. But he doesn't want to harm any living being for that. To satisfy his hunger, he resorts to eating the dead human carcasses of those who committed suicide and, at the same time, denies eating living humans while protecting his principles. It is this mediocre characterization that later forces us to empathize with him in the face of his trauma. Kaneki tries to fit into both of his worlds. In his normal world of humans, he doesn't have to face major conflicts every day. Gradually, he tries to integrate into the ghoul world by making new friends. But his extraordinary journey begins when Banjo, another ghoul with a connection to Rize, brings news related to the ghoul world. Up to this point in the story, Kaneki faces challenges, denies fully embracing his half-ghoul identity, and during all of this, he meets his newfound mentor. Earlier, the owner of the coffee shop, Yoshimura, taught Kaneki about the basics of the ghoul world. But Banjo becomes a mentor who familiarizes Kaneki with the true nature of the systems of the ghoul underworld. Banjo advises everyone to escape from the cafe because they are now targets of the Aogiri tree. Despite this warning, Aogiri tree attacks the cafe and kidnaps Kaneki. A crucial phase in Kaneki's character development occurs when he has to face the tortures inflicted by Mori, also known as Jason. After being kidnapped, when Kaneki regains consciousness, he meets Banjo and his friends. Together, they plan to escape from Aogiri, with Kaneki joining the effort. During this, he encounters the officers of Aogiri Tree, the infamous Bin brothers. Ultimately, Jason stops this battle, agreeing to let Kaneki and his friends go on one condition. Kaneki must surrender himself to Jason. Kaneki accepts this offer. Little did he know that this decision would prove to be a turning point in his life. Kaneki's mother played a significant role in his perspective on the world. His mother believed that instead of causing pain to others, one should endure the pain oneself. Kaneki has firmly embraced his mother's philosophy. He accepts Jason's conditions for the sake of his friends. But, in the end, he has to face the horrific torture inflicted by Jason. During this torture, Kaneki experiences intense pain and hallucinations. In his dreams, he has a conversation with Rize. This part is among my favorite panels in any manga that I have read so far. Through his artistic abilities and brilliant writing, mangaka Suishida shows you Kaneki's pain, his thoughts, and his struggle, making you feel something really unique. Here, Kaneki begins to think that all of this is a result of his weakness and his faulty ideals, leading to the torture by Jason. Rize tells him that his perspective from the beginning was wrong. It is because of his lack of individual abilities that he is facing this pain. Due to his desire to fit into both worlds, he is losing the things that were most important to him in his life. Rize tells him to break this chain of grief. This conversation changes Kaneki's way of looking at the world. Here, we witness a significant change in Kaneki's personality and physical appearance. Kaneki's hair color changes from black to white, indicating that he has rejected his past and embraced a new way of thinking, where he now believes that strength is everything in this world, and if you are weak, you will eventually face pain and suffering. Rize tells him to accept this harsh reality of the world, leaving a significant mark on his thinking. Tokyo Ghoul is not just about fights and supernatural powers. It is a story of facing the not-so-normal challenges of an ordinary human in this cruel world who wants to maintain his humanity. Kaneki is relatable to many of us because, despite the fantasy elements, Tokyo Ghoul is a story of facing personal challenges and the transformation that occurs during this journey. I hope you guys like this video on Ken Kaneki. Tokyo Ghoul is my favorite manga, and I'll be sure to make more content on it in the future. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this video. See you in the next one. Until then, keep watching and subscribe to my channel.